All right, let's just jump right in. Welcome to today's explainer. Today we're looking at something that is literally life-changing. We're talking about the absolute best, most effective way to prevent falls if you're over 70. And honestly, the best part? It's completely in your hands. We're bringing you insights from over 20 years of physical therapy experience to show you exactly how to protect your independence.
So let me ask you something. What do you think is the single most effective way to prevent falls? Seriously, take a second. If you're like most of us, your brain immediately jumps to stuff you can buy, right? You're probably picturing those fancy balance gadgets or maybe those little grippy hospital socks or, installing a bulky handrail in the shower. Well, we're going to totally debunk that right now. The ultimate fix is not something you just pick up at the pharmacy.
The real truth is actually incredibly simple, and it kind of turns everything on its head. It's not a gadget, it's how you walk. Yep, it is one tiny, hyper-specific adjustment to a movement you've literally been doing your entire life. Because here's the thing, over the years, without you even realizing it, your walking mechanics have probably shifted. So today, we're going to learn exactly how to shift them back.
Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll uncover the hidden fall hazard. 2, the anatomy of the shuffle gait. 3, the heel strike solution. 4, 5 walking reprogramming exercises. And finally, 5, circulation and nerve health.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the hidden fall hazard. Danger right in plain sight.
We've got to talk about just how random and terrifying sudden falls can seem. I mean, people rarely fall because they're doing extreme sports, right? Physical therapists hear this exact same phrase over and over from patients after a fall. I was just walking across the kitchen. I wasn't doing anything unusual. They're confused, they're embarrassed, but here is an absolutely crucial point from the source material. Doing nothing unusual is exactly the problem. See, when your daily walking habits slowly and quietly become dangerous over the years, simply taking a totally normal step in your kitchen is literally all it takes to trigger a major fall.
Moving on to Section 2, anatomy of the shuffle gait, a very dangerous habit.
So, this shuffle gait, it's pretty much the main villain of our explainer today. It sneaks right up on you. Usually, it starts off as just a little bit of caution after a close call, but then it slowly becomes your permanent way of moving. Picture this with me. Imagine someone walking down a hallway. Their steps are super short. Their feet are barely leaving the floor, almost sliding, right? Their upper body is leaning slightly forward. They're staring down at the ground, and their arms are just hanging there, barely swinging. Now, they're moving like this because the floor feels less trustworthy. But while this might feel like you're being safe and careful, it's actually one of the absolute highest risk movement patterns you can possibly adopt. And when you compare the two styles side by side, it makes total sense. With the shuffle gait, because your feet are flat and barely clearing the ground, every single rug edge or crack in the sidewalk suddenly turns into an instant trip hazard. And since you're already pitched forward taking those short steps, the second your toe catches, boom, your body has zero time and zero room to recover. The fall happens before your brain can even process it. But compare that to a proper walk. You've got a heel first landing, you're standing upright, and you've got this rolling momentum. It is a night and day difference when it comes to safety.
All right, Section 3, the heel strike solution. And the best part? It's a fully reversible issue.
Look, a shuffle gait basically just means the connection between your brain and your legs has slowed down, and muscles like your hip flexors have gotten a bit weak. But here's the amazing news. You can absolutely reverse it, and it all starts with 3 simple, conscious steps. Step 1, reach that heel forward, just a tiny bit more than normal, and make sure it hits the ground first. Step 2, roll your weight forward right through the arch and across the ball of your foot. And step 3, push off through your toes to power your next step. Reach, roll, push. It's this smooth, continuous motion. And guys, this is exactly how human bodies are biomechanically built to walk.
Making this one single adjustment sets off this incredible chain reaction in your body. The second you start doing a heel strike, your step length naturally gets longer, which gives you that forward momentum. And since you're reaching with your heel, your foot actually clears the ground. Bam! You've just completely eliminated that dreaded trip hazard. But wait, it gets better. Planting your heel automatically shifts your weight back and stands you up straight, totally fixing your posture. All of a sudden, your hip flexors, your glutes, your core, they're all forced to wake up and work again. You are literally rebuilding the exact muscular strength that protects you from falling with every single step you take.
That brings us to Section 4, 5 walking reprogramming exercises. Time to reprogram your steps.
Okay, we know the mechanics, so how do we make this automatic?
Well, we train it. Exercise number 1 is the conscious heel strike walk. Just find a hallway, hold onto a wall for safety if you need to, and take 10 steps forward. But you are focusing on absolutely nothing else except reaching your heel forward and landing on it first. And listen, you have got to do this slowly. Speed is the enemy when you're relearning a movement. The slower you go, the more you force your brain to literally rebuild those faded neural pathways. We aren't just walking here, we are doing actual neurological reprogramming.
Next up is the high knee march. For this one, you'll stand behind a sturdy chair and just march in place. Lift your knee up towards your chest really slowly and deliberately. You want to aim for about 15 lifts per leg. Why are we doing this? Because remember, that shuffle gait weakens your hip flexors. And when those muscles are weak, your foot drops and you end up dragging your toes on things like doorways. This exercise directly attacks that weakness to rebuild the lifting reflex. That's what's going to keep your feet safely above the ground.
Exercise 3 is the stride length walk. Grab a couple pieces of tape and put them on the floor about 18 inches apart. Now, the goal here is absolutely not to do some giant dramatic lunge. No way. We're just practicing a comfortable, natural extension of your stride so you can get your momentum and center of gravity back. A short stride is a wobbly, unstable stride. This drill just gently challenges your body to find its safe, natural rhythm once again.
Now for exercise 4, I really want you to dramatically slow things down. This is the slow motion walk. I want you taking a full 3 to 4 seconds just to complete one single step. Lift, pause, reach that heel, lower, shift, push. And honestly, this is genuinely hard. It's gonna feel weird and you are definitely gonna wobble. But you know what? That wobble is exactly what we're looking for. By taking away your momentum and your usual shortcuts, you're forcing every single stabilizing muscle and nerve to step up and work on its own. Embrace the wobble. It means your balance system is finally getting retrained.
All right, let's pick the pace back up. Real life obviously doesn't happen in a perfectly empty, flat hallway. That's exactly why exercise 5 is the obstacle step over. Toss a rolled up towel or a pool noodle on the floor, walk toward it at your normal pace, and practice stepping high to clear it confidently. By doing this, you are perfectly priming your brain and body to spot and clear unpredictable real-world hazards. You know, things like an electrical cord, a stray garden hose, or a dog toy, and doing it in a fraction of a second without freezing up.
And our final section, section 5, circulation and nerve health, improving nerve health.
So we've nailed down the physical mechanics, but what if your walking issues are making things worse because your legs feel numb or just heavy and disconnected? Well, that's where daily habits become an absolute game changer. There are 5 quick actions here: a seated toe and ankle wake up, a ball massage to get blood pumping into those tiny vessels, a heel to toe rock to reconnect your feet to the ground, a towel toe curl to build inner foot strength, and a controlled heel raise. All of these are essential. Waking up your nervous system isn't about some intense, sweaty workout once a week. It's about patience. It's about repetition. Knocking out these small, simple movements every day drives circulation and feeds your nerves, which directly combats that terrifying tingling at night and that awful morning numbness.
So what does this all mean? Why does all of this actually matter? When you connect the physical mechanics of the heel strike to the internal health of your nerves, you get this absolutely beautiful payoff. The ultimate goal here is keeping your independence. It's about being able to walk down to your mailbox, climb your own stairs, play with your grandkids, and just move through your life without that quiet, constant fear of falling over. Getting older doesn't mean you have to surrender control of your body. It just means choosing the right movements with intention.
I want to leave you with a final, pretty provocative question straight from our source material today, just to help you check in with your own body. Ask yourself, is your numbness worse at night, during the day, or after long periods of sitting? Really think about what your body's trying to tell you. And please remember, with just one simple change to how you walk, you have the absolute power to take your confidence back. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with us today on The Explainer, and we will see you next time.